Hello everyone, welcome to day 25 of 30-day challenge of learning Tableau from scratch. And in today's video, we are going to discuss about what are the different things that we have in dashboard, and then we are going to create a dashboard, and then we'll try to apply different type of actions and we play with that. So let us get started without wasting much time. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So I'm going to a new dashboard here. So what is dashboard? Dashboard is collection of objects, or dashboard is a place where together few worksheet will represent a scenario. Okay, so like it is collection of worksheets I can call. Okay, so you see, if I go to Salesforce dashboard that we have created earlier here, you will see option to add all our sheets on the left side, right? Whereas if you go to worksheet, you will have option to create your visualization, right? So worksheet is the primary unit of your workbook, whereas dashboard is a collection of this worksheets. Okay, now when you come to dashboard, what is important for us is what should be the size of your dashboard. First important thing. So based on number of objects that you are going to add, you can decide the size of your object, or you can play with the options that we have here, like say fixed size or automatic or range. Okay, so you can play with that. And here you can, under fixed size, you can adjust your width and height so that it remains same. That is another option. Or if at all you are building for any specific devices, then you can choose option from here, like say desktop browser, full screen, laptop browser. These are the different options that we have in here. Okay, if it is generic desktop, then it is something like this. Okay, so you can do that. So you can also keep it automatic, so that to any device that you log in, it will automatically adjust. So all of that you can try to play with it. So I encourage all of you to play with, you know, every type of this, and see how it is impacting your view. Try to log in different devices. That is when you will understand how it is impacting your view. Like say under fixed size, how is it impacting? Under automatic, how is it impacting? And how to place objects in that I want you guys to focus on. Okay, because that is important. Next here is, we might play with the different objects in, dashboard. Okay, so first two objects to add are containers. Okay, now any object you take can be added to dashboard in two ways, that is tiled object and floating object. Okay, so any object that you take can be added to dashboard in two ways. One is a tiled object and the other one is floating object. So what is a tiled object? Tiled object means it will take up the entire space that is available in dashboard. Now, as you start adding multiple objects, automatically it will resize the objects. Like say example. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is, just let us create a simple view here so that we see uh, some value here. Order by sales I'm doing, and in another sheet I'm taking order by profit I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just we got two charts. All right, now if I go to dashboard, currently I'm adding as a tiled object. So if I drag and drop, you see it is taking up the entire dashboard space. Okay, now if I try to add multiple items, it will automatically resize based on where you are adding that object into the dashboard. Example, if I'm taking this, dragging it, and if I put my cursor on the left side of my dashboard is getting highlighted, which means it will take up that space. But if I move my cursor to the top, you see it is taking up that space, and it will place this sheet 6 in that position. Likewise, if I move it to the right, this is how it will get placed, and at the bottom of the screen, so in wherever you want or however you want, you can place your worksheets. So the more number of worksheets you add, the more number of options it is going to give you. Okay, so I have added two. Now it has split that into two parts. Okay, so this is your tiled object, and this is how it gets adjusted automatically. Now I'm just doing Control Z, maybe going back to first step. I'm changing it to floating object. Floating object means manually I can adjust the size of each worksheet that I'm going to add on my dashboard. Okay, so that is your floating object, which means it is floating on the dashboard space. Okay, now like say I want to fix my positions in the floating object. Okay, I want to fix my positions in floating object. Then we can use options called as containers. What are containers? Containers are the objects in Tableau which help you to hold them in a position. Like say I'm taking this horizontal container and I'm dropping it. Okay, so this is the my size of my container, but when I add this sheet 5 into this holding shift button, my sheet 5 will become a tiled object under this floating container. Okay, so let me repeat it. Under this is a floating container that I have added. When I am adding my sheet 5 into this container, my sheet 5, which is a floating object, will become a tiled object within this container. Now if I try to increase or decrease my size of my container, automatically my worksheet will get adjusted because it is a tiled inside that container. Okay, so you can add containers if at all you want to fix your objects so that they look very precise. So what happens is sometimes when you download the dashboard as image or cross tabs or PDF format, your alignment might sometimes go disturbed. So to avoid that, we use containers that might fix your objects wherever you want, in a position you want, in a size you want. Okay, so we have two objects, horizontal container and vertical container. This helps us in identifying or keeping how we want our objects to be. Like say I'm taking sheet 6 and trying to add it to the bottom, so I can add it here. See here, wherever I want I can add it. Now I've added my two worksheets within that. So like that I can add multiple objects to container. And you want to remove the container, you can click on this and you can remove from remove container option will remove container. Only container is removed, not the worksheet. So that way I can play. Or suppose you have multiple sheets within that, you can drag it to it. Suppose I have kept something like this initially. Okay, but I want to be distributed evenly. I can click on this any sheet. You click on this arrow mark and you have an option called as select container. That entire container will be selected, and again when you click on that container drop down, you have an option called as distribute contents evenly. So this will automatically distribute how many contents are there in that evenly. Two objects, it has divided 50-50. If there are four objects, it will divide 25-25. Okay, so that way it can automatically adjust given the size. Okay, so I'm decreasing, it is looking something like that. Okay, so this is about introduction to containers and objects. So containers are again very important, and you can also show or hide these containers. Like say add show hide button. Now see here, you can use shift button and hide. Okay, let us alt plus click it is okay. So just it is gone. So you can use the containers to display the data. Like say raw data you want to display, all you can do that. That will come as a pop-up on the screen. So somewhere here I'm like this I'm putting. Okay, user will come back and click on this, he will get to see the data. Now no matter what is the size of my container, the entire container will be highlighted here. Something like this you are putting. Okay. I'm just now alt click and that is gone. Now if at all I want to view the data, I can click on this and I will be able to see the data. That way I can do. Okay. So this is very tricky option that you can leverage in dashboard to display the data. Maybe some customers want cross tab reports, like say we'll create a cross tab report here. So for that, for now, I'm just deleting this. We'll keep it like this only. Okay. And I'm just creating another sheet here just with a cross tab report here, and maybe measure name I'm adding, and measure value also I'm adding, and I want this to be in cross tab, and we'll add order date, and with respect to year, some random information I'm trying to add so that we can create a cross tab report. That is the intention here. Okay, so I'm trying to build something like this. Fine. So for now it is good. Now what I'm trying to do is create another container here. I'm adding it in the view here, and in this I'm trying to add this container. Yeah, this object. Okay, I'm hiding it, maybe making it I'll select the container here. Okay, I got it, something like this. Okay, I want to fix the position here. So I'm going to select this sheet, maybe make it entire view here. Okay. And now what I'm doing is, again, I'm clicking on this select a container, and I'm clicking on add show hide button. Okay. So this time I'll move it here because I want it here. Now I'll just put it something like this. Yep. So now you have a normal view that you have that will work. But in case customer wants to see the data and just view, he can play with this. Okay. And again, if at all he want any interaction, he can do on that, or he want to download this data, he can do that as well. I'm selecting here, and click on download. You can download here. Okay, entire orders table you can download. So that way also we can do here. Okay, so you can play with that. So if at all you want to close it, you can close it. Okay, so very powerful option that we have in containers that you can use. So next are text objects. Text objects, you can add it to add any information that you want on the dashboard. Title, your title names, you can use it for that. Maybe to creating containers like separators. Like say here I'm adding a text object, like say title one I'm writing. Okay, so maybe I'll just make it black and bold here, and I'm making it 26 because it is title, and I'm choosing Tableau bold. This is my title one here. Okay, so like this I can create another title. Maybe this is a little more, I'll just make it 22. So this is my title one. Like this I can add another title for my sheet 2. Again, you can also leverage the titles that you have in worksheet. Option is up to you, but just I'm showing you here. So again, you can add text objects here, and this will be your title 2, making it black, bold, 22, and it is Tableau bold. Okay, so we got this title 2. So you can use this way also. Okay, next, like I said, separator, like a separator also you can use. So I want a simple border line, I can use it. I'm just dropping it. Okay, maybe something like this. I want to add a separator here, a small line. I can go to layout here, and I can color the background here, something like this. Okay, so you can use this object Or again, you can go back to dashboard and you also have blank object. So these are blank objects. So you can use blank objects also to do the same task. Okay. So these are small things, but very powerful options or very important options that can take your dashboard to next level. So this way also you can use your blank object, same thing. Okay. So the only difference is you can add information in text which is specifically for that. Blank is simply a blank, so I can put like somewhere here I want to use as a separator. Okay, I'm taking this and dropping it here. Okay, so this is all entire one worksheet, so it is not allowing us. So maybe I can go and create here on the right side. Go to layout and add any separator you want. Like this you can do. Okay, now we don't need this, I can delete it. Or even if I don't need this as well, I can delete it. So this way we can add separator between two worksheets here. So that's about your horizontal container, vertical container, and text objects, and then blank objects we have discussed. Any external things that you want to add it to your Tableau, then you can use this extension option. Like I'm adding it here. So like how we have library to download different use cases, advanced functions and all, like scenarios that you want to implement, like charts, filters by action, all that, that are available. You can use it here and you can connect to that. So we want dynamic sunburst chart to be created. Okay. So maybe some might feel it is very tough to create and all, but it is readily built here. We can leverage that. Okay. Like that. Show me more 2.0. You want more charts, then you can use this and it will show you what are the charts available. So these are created by developers like us only. Okay. And then there it is available in this platform where you can leverage that to be used in your project. Okay. But before trying this, make sure why you think you cannot solve the problem that you have got in your project. After that, maybe you can try exploring this. Okay. So that's one important point I wanted to tell. That's about extensions. Next we have image. If at all you want to add images to your dashboard, you can use this image option and just simply drag and drop, and you can choose any images. Like say I'm just going to my repository here, and I'm going to just bring in any image that I have here so that I can add it to my uh, dashboard. Like say I have all of these images added. I want to add this bar chart symbol here. Okay, click open and center image, apply. Okay, now you got this. Okay, so likewise you can use images or logos, your company logo and all of this to be added in your dashboard, and you can add them to your dashboard. Okay, so next is web page option. If at all you want to add any web pages, like say you want to add google.com, you can add that. I want to add wikipedia.com. Let us go to Wikipedia here, and I just want this page to be popped up. I'm just copying this link, Control A, Control C. Go to your dashboard and you can simply paste it here. Click OK. Now this is the web page that it is loading here. So that way also you can add your web page here. So this is a web object that you have added to your dashboard. Okay, so next we have navigation options. So this we will discuss in the next video. where we will discuss about actions and we will create. And then we have download option. See, when we after we create a dashboard, users might want to download what you have created. They might want it in a different format. So it is PDF format. If I click on this, we might have different formats here: export to PDF, image, or cross tab or PowerPoint, whatever you want. So you can choose one among them, or if you want multiple items, you can add it. If I click on this image, you can add again, click on this. So when it is image, it will be exported to image. So here, image, how do you want to show? So if I click on apply, here it is asking download to image. But if you select image option, again you can choose a picture here, from here whatever you want, and then it will display as image. See, now it is, now when you click on this, it will be downloaded as image. Same likewise, if at all you want it in PDF, you can do PDF also, choose image, and you can choose PDF option. So that way it makes uh, readability, increases the readability of here. Now user will understand after seeing this logo that okay, when I click on this, it will be downloaded into PDF format. So that sort of information, if at all you want to put, you can do it here. Okay, so very important option this is for the user. Okay, you can download you can put multiple download options if at all you want to, that you can do. And next, navigation and actions we are going to discuss in the next video. For that we have to create a dashboard, so we will do that as well. So with that said, I'm ending my today's session. We'll continue remaining in the tomorrow session. Till then, bye bye and have a good day.